Hey there, it's Adrian from Numero Web Solutions, and today I want to talk about website design for small businesses and the importance of a well-designed website for your small business, because statistics will show that potential customers are going to leave your website if they don't feel that your website is designed properly. Now, before I get started, please remember to hit that subscribe link below. You don't want to miss any of the videos that we post about digital marketing, SEO, small business advice. So remember to hit that subscribe button below and the notification bell so that way you're updated on any new videos we post on a regular basis. Okay, so according to Adobe's Consumer Content Survey, 38% of people will stop interacting with a website if they feel that it's just not designed well. And that's a pretty high number. That's almost 4 out of 10 visitors to your website. If they don't believe that it is designed properly, that there's not a great user experience, they will leave your site. They will bounce. So the question is, what makes a great website design, especially for a small business? So today, that's what I want to reveal to you, is some tips on your website, your business website, on how to make it more attractive, better navigation for your consumers, better calls to action for potential customers, and really a better aesthetically pleasing website in general. So one of the first aspects of any website is color. You should really keep an eye on your colors with regards to your branding. Does it integrate with your logo design, your logo colors? Are you using a good color palette that's consistent throughout the website and consistent with your branding? A lot of companies will like to put multiple colors on their website, and my advice would be to stick to maybe 2 or 3 maximum for your website. Okay, so my first tip with regards to website design is never use white text on a dark background for the main body copy of your website. You want to keep it as white or a very light background with a dark font color. It's easier on the eyes, it's easier to read, it shows up better on screen, and it's just like, imagine a book. You're reading a book, it's white paper, black text. Same thing. You want to make sure that you're not doing reverse type. Now, saying that, it's fine to use that reverse type where it's a white or a light colored font on a dark color background, for example, your hero bar or your footer or any kind of menu bars. That's fine. But when you're dealing with main copy, static pages, blog pages, any kind of about us page, keep it where it's a dark font color, preferably like a dark gray, a black, a navy blue, with a white or a very light gray background. Okay, so my second tip is with regards to images and pictures. And I've done a video about pictures on your website and photographs and high-res images and low-res images and everything like that. And if you want, you can click up there and see that video. What you should always take into account is that when you put images on, you do not want to go too heavy on your images with regards to text. You want to have one solid image for each page to show the basic theme of that page. So for example, if it's your About Us page and you are a forklift rental company, you want to have a picture of maybe a couple of the forklifts that you rent, or maybe a picture of your office or the interior of your warehouse, or maybe even some of your staff. But you don't want to go too big on that. You don't want to have too many images on a single page. What that does, low page load speed, and it really detracts from the reading of the copy from the customer's perspective. They will get distracted by a lot of the images. So make sure that you keep the images, one per page is the best option. If you have to put a slider or a gallery page in, that's fine, but make sure just one image shows up. One last tip about images, you want to make sure you include a caption. It's great for SEO, and it also helps better explain the image to the potential customer, because they're going to see what that's all about in that caption. Another part of web design is font size. Some people like to put a lot of copy on their website, so they make their fonts really small, which are very difficult to read. Now, with accessibility issues right now, you want to make sure that your fonts are at a level where they can be read properly, or at the very least that you have AODA or ADA compliance in there where the fonts can be increased and decreased so they show up properly. But when you are putting in copy on your website, whether, like I said, it's a static page, a blog page, a product page, about us page, bio page, whatever. Make sure that it's spaced properly. Make sure that you have a solid font size. Try to limit the amount of hyphens, so where the word gets broken up in a paragraph, you want to make sure that it's easy to read. Try to keep your paragraphs too down to like no more than 3 sentences. You don't want to have it keep going and going and going. The worst thing somebody can do is be scrolling consistently. Give them a break. Take a stop. It really helps with preventing reader fatigue, and it will increase the amount of time spent on your page by a potential customer. And of course, in this day and age, one of the most important aspects of website design is responsiveness. Your website should show up looking great, whether it is on an iPhone, an Android, an iPad, a laptop, a desktop, on a big presentation screen, what have you. It should be responsive. So that means it doesn't just shrink a desktop website onto a smartphone screen. It reformats it so that way it looks great on there too. It has easy scrollability. For example, your logo looks great whether it's on a desktop or on a phone. So make sure that whoever is designing and developing your website makes it responsive, and therefore you will be able to attract customers whether they are on the road on their phone or sitting at their desk at work on their PC. So those are just a few, pretty rudimentary tips on website design that I want to share with you. It's really important to have a good looking website. Like I said before, almost 4 in 10 people will leave a website if they don't deem that it's a good design. You want to make sure that you have a great designed website. Always go to professional developers, people who know what they're doing with regards to website design and development. Some people don't really know what represents a good looking website. A solid, experienced web developer and designer will help you with that. And then that way you can make great decisions on your own, and you might be enlightened to some information that you don't know about. So that's the video for today. Hope you liked it. Please remember to hit that subscribe button below. Don't miss any of our videos that we post on a regular basis. Hit that subscribe bell too. And until next time, bye for now.